on the Costa del Sol. Morning, Kate.
Yes. Good morning. Yes, certainly are. We've been here since the early hours, and as soon as people realised we were British and what we were doing, they were coming out. We might be 1,300 miles away, but they all want to know what's happening back in the UK and saying to me what's going on. And when I told them that we voted out, the colour has been draining from their face, despite David Cameron saying that everything will stay the same for expats at the moment. No one really believes that because no one believed this would happen. Let me just show you how the English papers are reporting over here. Great Britain destined for an eruption of chaos and disaster. British expats fighting for Spanish passports so they can try and stay in the EU in some way. This is very interesting. These are the Spanish papers. Now, these are the earlier editions, not even on the front page. You had to go to page 40 to find any mention of our vote, and there they focus on vote Remain. Not so now. They've all remade. Britain determines the direction of the European Union is IDL. That's a local Spanish paper. This is a nationwide one. Britain actually making sure there's the headline that the whole of the EU is going to be reconstructed because of our vote. Now, the expats, the locals, and indeed right across Europe, there's a lot of concern. Giles, I know you feel that actually British expats are very scared this morning. You yourself are very angry.
Shocked, stunned, can't believe what happened this morning. Woke up, when I went to bed last night, we were in Europe. I woke up this morning, we're out of Europe. The single Europe that I grew up with has gone. Expats are going to be, they phone into my show, they're going to be angry, concerned, they're worried about their pensions, they're worried about their healthcare, they're worried about their travel arrangements.
Now, the Prime Minister has said, David Cameron has said, the Prime Minister for the moment, that actually we're going to be okay. You will be okay for the moment, but I guess you're worried that that might not be the case. Over here is Cara. She runs a business here. You run the Boardwalk restaurant. You think the Spanish are going to react very angrily because they can't quite believe or even considering leaving the EU, let alone doing it.
Yeah, no, the customers here have been very angry and actually viewing us as very arrogant for even contemplating it. I don't think it's going to do very much for Spanish-English relations, and of course there's always Gibraltar to think of as well, which I'm sure there's going to be a lot of problems with.
Yes, exactly. We actually had to fly into Gibraltar because of the storms in the UK, and the whole plane was full of people rushing back there to vote Remain. They did, but of course not nationwide across the UK. Giles is expecting the birth of his first child. Jamie is expecting the birth of his first child. He's got his own dramas going on. But you think it's going to be bad for the some 16 million British tourists, don't you, that come here?
Yeah, I'm just worried because it affects my industry out here, hospitality. People use this as it's not far away to come. How it affects when you leave the EU. Is it easy to come in? And people working here as well, are going to need visas? Each year, obviously, in the summer season, we get a lot of new staff, and it's hard work as it is to just.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, Mark actually is a supporter of Leave, even though he lives here.
Yeah, okay, we're looking. I'm just going to jump in there, Kate, because we're looking at live pictures of